Okay guys, welcome to the show. So today we're going to talk about the fight that took place on Saturday night between Canelo Alvarez from Mexico against Khan from Bolton in England. Okay, so I made a video before the fight. It was a day or two before the fight, and I gave my prediction, and I said what Khan needs to do and what Canelo needs to do. I said that Khan needs to box, he needs to keep it long and just keep moving side to side and keep it long, keep it at the end of, keep him away from you with your long punches and your jab. And Khan seemed to do that for a few rounds until he got caught and he got knocked out brutally. And I said that also in my video. I said that what does Canelo need to do? What does he need to do to win? I said that he needs to press forward. He needs to come with the combinations, boom, boom, hooks, uppercuts, and he did catch him with a straight right, a bit of a hook right, Okay, so now I just want to explain to you what happened in the fight if you didn't see it. For the first few rounds, Khan boxed very well. He kept it long, as I said he should. Now I said behind his jab. He's a good boxer, Khan. He's a very good boxer scientifically. He's not great, and I'm going to tell you why. He's good, but he's not great. Okay, so great fighters don't really get knocked out like that. No disrespect to Amir. He's a good fighter, very good scientifically. He's up there. He won an Olympic silver medal, but he beat the gold medalist a couple of months later. So Khan is good. Now what happened if you look at a knockout? Okay, Canelo came up, his hands are like that, normally up there, boom, and he threw a big right hand. Khan, he was boxing like this, and he just, I don't know, it's like he didn't see the right hand or what happened. I don't know what happened, but his hands were there. Now when your hands are there, you can go and fight in the street. Take part in a street fight. This is for street fighters, mugs, It's not for boxers. Boxers, Khan always used to have a nice boxing style. Put your hands there, boom, boom, nice move, roll, keep it there. Hands are there. If your hands are there and the guy throws a shot you can't see, how are you going to defend yourself? If your hands are there, all you need to do, boom, boom, just there, boom. Just a little bit of movement, but if your hands are up there, chin down. I was always taught from day one when I started boxing amateur, keep your chin to your chest. That's it, Each boxer is different. But I was taught that way, keep your chin down, hands up. And then that worked for me well. So that's the best way, guys. But anyway, if you look at cricket, I don't know if any of you know much about cricket, but if you look at cricket, if you're batting and a guy bowls and the ball is coming straight towards you and you bat and you want to block it, you should block it. A straight ball, you should block it, unless you're brave and you can hit it for 6 runs or 4 runs. But I play it safe and I would block it, boom. Now you'll see when you put the bat down right next to your leg, it should be right next to your leg. Here's your leg, it should be there, not there. There shouldn't be a gap, because if you block and there's a gap, that ball can come through that gap, and then you're going to be out. It's going to hit your wickets. So, but if your leg is against your bat, that's it. Put a bat against your leg, your knee, bend your knee, block it. Every time, block it. Now this is what happened to Khan. He was standing like this, round 6, just like that. I think it was like that. Canelo threw a right hand from nowhere, boom, and knocked him out. I believe if Amir Khan's hands were up there, I don't think he would have been knocked out. And I think Amir Khan could have gone on to win on points. But you know what? Amir Khan was scoring well. He was doing very well. Maybe he was getting a little bit overconfident. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just saying. Because maybe he thought, well, this is easier than I thought. And it was. Unfortunately, he left himself open. Canelo just threw a right hand, boom, out. So now I'm going to look at where does each boxer go from here on. Okay. Okay, so Canelo, where does he go from here? He is the middleweight champion, WBC middleweight champion. The other champions are the guy from England, I forgot his name, he's a WBO champion. He's a guy from London, England. I'll think of his name now, his name will come to me. And the other one is Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. He holds the WBA and IBF, or as well as the IBO or something like that. So it's Gennady Golovkin, the guy from England, and Canelo Alvarez. Billy Joe Saunders, sorry. That's him, Billy Joe Saunders from England, WBO world champion. Now, Canelo can pick and choose. He's a man now. But he thinks he's a man. You must remember, he only knocked out the welterweight. Amir Khan is a welterweight, so he never knocked out the middleweight, so he shouldn't get ahead of himself. It's only a welterweight. But that's how boxing works, unfortunately. It's all about politics. It's about who you know. So Canelo, he could fight Billy Joe Saunders for mega millions. I mean, he should really fight Triple G, because Triple G is the lineal champion. He's the man at middleweight. Everyone is avoiding him because they know he's a bit of a dangerous fighter. He's not only dangerous, but he's a good boxer. So that's Canelo's option. He can either fight Triple G or fight Billy Joe Saunders, or he can vacate and move back down to junior middleweight, which is super welterweight. Okay, so there are options for him. Now you look at Amir Khan. My honest opinion, Amir Khan, he's got two options in boxing. Right now, he can, if he wants to continue boxing, because I saw him saying on social media, he's going to continue his boxing career, and there's more to come and bigger fights, and he's going to maybe have a rematch with Danny Garcia. You know what, Amir, if you want my advice, if you want to continue boxing, tighten up your defense. Put that chin down. Keep your hands up. You're not Naseem Muhammad. You're not Ali. You know, they could fight like this and hands there, boom, boom, boom. But even Naseem Muhammad and even Ali got knocked down. So the correct way to box, guys, is hands up. The nice hands up style. That's the correct way to box. You know, we all have our different styles. You can't change someone's style, but you can improve it. Amir Khan, if you want to continue boxing, put your hands up, boy. Chin down. Work behind the jab. Work on your counter punches. Because Canelo, he never went like that, 1-2. He went like that, boom, right hand. Okay? So you just need to counter over the top of that right hand. Boom, with the left hook. That is your option if you want to box. You know, but for my honest opinion, Amir Khan, I don't think you should continue your boxing career. You've made a lot of money with this fight. Your last past fight now, you made like, I think, $6 million. What about your other fights? You've made a lot of money, Amir. You know, you've been a world champion. You've done very well. You're a good boxer, but you've been stopped now 3 times. You got knocked out twice and stopped once. So you haven't lost on points. I don't have your record in front, but I might be wrong. But Amir, it's clear to everyone that you can't take a punch. Unfortunately, it's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it unless you tighten up your defense. And I think you have the ability to do that. You do have the ability to do that. But why risk your health, Amir? Why risk your health? Boxing is a very dangerous sport. You're fighting Danny Garcia. He's beaten you before via technical knockout. You know, there's talk that you're going to fight him again. That's a dangerous fight. You know, who else are you going to fight the welterweight? It's a dangerous division, Amir. Rather retire, become a boxing trainer or a boxing promoter, boxing manager. Look after your health, but you don't need to box. You gave us a good few years when you were boxing, while you were boxing professional. We all enjoyed your career. Very good boxer, scientific boxer. Very much similar to Oscar De La Hoya when he was boxing. Nice, every punch in the book. So for me, Amir Khan, you don't need to prove yourself anymore. Rather leave the boxing and focus on your promotional career or become a trainer, as I said. Until next time, guys. Adios.